Welcome to 7-Minute Disney Tips, where I try just 7 minutes at a time to give you some tips to help you enjoy your Disney World, sometimes Disneyland, sometimes Disney cruise trips, a little bit more because you're well informed and you know a few things that maybe others don't, and you can just get a little bit more enjoyment out of your trip. So today I'm going to talk about PhotoPass. If you have started any of your planning at all, if you've been to Disney before, if you've been to Disney's website, you probably have seen or heard PhotoPass. If you have not even gotten to that stage yet, you will certainly hear about it. So let me start with just a quick overview of what it is, and then I'll give you some opinions um, that I have on it. First of all, it's evolved a lot through the years. It's been different things through the years. So I won't talk price. Price is obviously going to change. Specifics of what is included, subject to change, of course, as with all things that we say about Disney. They're constantly growing, sometimes for the better, not always. But what PhotoPass it is special opportunities for photos throughout the parks. So Disney has PhotoPass photographers everywhere. I say everywhere, many places in the park, right? Walking down Main Street, there'll literally be 4 or 5 of them, each getting a little bit closer to the castle. They'll take some photos of you and your family, they'll scan your magic band, or they'll give you a card, and you have the opportunity then to purchase those photos. There'll be different angles at the castle. They'll be in front of Tomorrowland. They'll be in front of Splash Mountain. They'll be in different places all over the parks, taking some of these great shots. It's your entire family. It's in front of the tree at Animal Kingdom. It's in front of the ball, as people call it, right? It's in front of the icon of Epcot that is Spaceship Earth and the fountains, and there's just a lot of great places where they take these pictures, and they're typically pretty good, right? You get enough of them done, you're going to get some really good shots, but they're not professional photographers by any means, but they do a pretty good job with pretty good quality equipment, and most of them want to do a really good job, and they'll try to catch little special moments if they can. And they'll take 3 or 4 for sure, and then you stop at the next one, you stop at a few, and you keep going and then when you get a chance to look at them later, you have some great ones. The other thing that they'll do is if there's time, depending on the crowd levels and depending on time of day, and each person does a little bit different, they'll do what they call right now, and the name's subject change, they call them magic shots right now. They'll have everybody in your family hold your hand out like that, or they'll have everybody point somewhere, they'll have everybody do like this, right? And when you get that photo, when you see that photo later in your My Disney Experience app or online, there's obviously going to be some animation there. There's going to be maybe Tinkerbell in your hand, or there's going to be a dragon breathing fire on you. Whatever those different magic shots are going to be. And those are fantastic. I mean, you just can't get that anywhere else. You're also going to have the opportunity with PhotoPass to add borders, to add little stamps with the year on it. Character autographs. Again, these things change through time, so don't hold me to every single one of these little details, but there's some fun things that you can do with them. The other aspect to PhotoPass now is that it's tied to your Magic Band, and it's tied to the ride photos. And this is where this is absolutely worth it, because we're going to talk about, buying the digital photo bundle. The name is eluding me right now. I sort of interchange PhotoPass as a service, but there's also, you can just buy all of your photos. So I'll talk about that in a second. But included in all of that and tied to your Magic Band and tied to PhotoPass are ride photos. And I talk about ride photos in another video. I think ride photos are one of the best things you can get. Now, when you had to pay like $20 each for a print that you then had to carry around the rest of the day and hope it didn't get damaged, that was terrible. And that's what a lot of amusement parks have been for years and are. Now they'll do a digital drive at least, and they'll combine some of them. But those are some amazing photos, and you should absolutely cherish those. And with the PhotoPass, when you buy the package, you buy it with tickets, you basically pay, again, I hate quoting prices because they change so much. I'm just going to say between $150 and $200. I think that'll cover me for a few years at least. And it comes with packages sometimes. Sometimes there's a discount on it with packages. But you get all of your photos. It's basically the length of your trip. So for the entire length of your trip, you'll get all of those photos that you can take. Right, so every photo you can take in front of the castle, every photo you get at character meals, every ride photo automatically appears in your Magic Band, it appears on your account, and you have access to all of them, and you can download them all digitally. Now you can order prints as well, or you can, if you're smart, download them and get it done from Walgreens for like 29 cents for a 3x5. But you're getting blown up. They're really high quality. You can do poster size. I really do think that the PhotoPass package for, like I said, around 150 bucks, maybe 100, 150 and 200 is going to cover me for a few years. Even if we're 250, quite frankly, if you're there for 7-8 days, is well worth it. Absolutely worth it. Those ride photos are priceless. You can't recreate those types of photos. If you do any character meal, it's automatically worth it, quite frankly, in my opinion, because you're paying a lot for those character meals. We'll talk about those in another video too. But getting those photos all in one place, getting them all digitally, it's fantastic. We've been buying them for years. Back when it was on a disc, even, and we would still buy them, and I'd get the disc on, we'll put them on the website, share them with friends and family. So if you're thinking about PhotoPass, I say a lot of times on these videos, do the research, do your own, make your own opinions, and make your own decisions for sure. Use my information to guide you. Here's one where I will say, please take my word for it. I've never had anybody come back to me and say, "Oh, Scott, I wish I hadn't bought that PhotoPass." It's almost hard not to take advantage of it. Just the right photos alone are worth it, quite frankly. And if you just stop a few times every day to get a picture of your family in front of the castle or in front of the mall at Epcot or whatever it is, it's going to be well worth it, and you're gonna thank me. So that's money well spent. When you're doing your budgeting, include the price of that. Don't save a couple $100 by not doing that. You'll really regret it. There's some great photos. It's one of the few things at Disney where I will sort of unequivocally say it is worth it. It really is. You may hear some differing opinions, but this is absolutely worth it. And if you take full advantage of it, it even becomes a better value. So a little bit of it's up to you. Take full advantage of it. Get tons of pictures taken, and it'll absolutely be worth it. Different story than on the cruise photos, and maybe we talk about that in a different video. But for in the parks, PhotoPass, absolutely worth it. 7 minutes on the nose, I hope. Remember, when done well, planning is part of the fun. Thanks for watching.